There are certain things that we need to do as consumers of energy to ensure that we allay that fear, get it out of our way. But also, it could be a possibility that a meter can also go wrong. Like any other electrical equipment, they can fault. So if we come and find that the report that you are making to us is as a result of a meter faulting, we will replace that meter with a new one and you will not incur any cost. But what we do for purposes of transparency, we go to UNBS and we get our standards authority to check the quality and accuracy of that meter before we declare it dead. So what will happen in some of those times when we retrieve your meter, we'll leave you on direct supply, but we'll do an estimated consumption based on the time when your meter was still hygienic. We'll assume. So that when we return your meter, maybe give you a new one, if we find the other one is faulty, we will bill you that amount of that period based on your consumption pattern in our system, because we have all these things. So that's really a very pertinent issue, and I felt I should really mention about it because it is making rounds. And also some people are using it really to get traffic online, because it is the most trending subject. Someone will just say, even me, my units are running very fast. But when you go back to check, some of you have doors which even have electricity. You touch it, power is hitting you. So you think that power which is hammering you on your fingers is whose power? It is the power you have paid for. Instead of it going into the socket, it is on the door. It is misplaced. Please check your earthing values. Check the wiring in your houses. Check so many other things before we come to a grand conclusion that your units are running very fast. But also, Kent, the fact that consumption is increasing is also an indication that the grid is now available. Kent, there is no way how your units can run out very fast when the power is off. It is impossible. It defeats logic. So the fact that now power is more stable than it was in some maybe earlier days, we are now experiencing electrons running very fast. So we need also to get used to the new normal, because where we are going, power is going to be on 7 days a week. 365 possibly, yes. So it means it is going to run out very much faster than it was in the past, because government is planning to invest more to improve the grid.
I banked on my darkness in the night on in one capacity. I told myself, okay, at least the units for this whole period,
I have saved them.
I've saved.
So that's a point, Kent. It's a very important point for us not to underestimate the grid availability, because when you talk about 98% of grid availability on the side of the EMV lines, it also means in some instances some feeders have been on throughout. I'll give you, for example, where I stay in Bukerere, I have experienced blackouts, and maybe because there is a grid shutdown on the side of transmission or our substation, about 4 times. Power goes for like 20 minutes and it is back. Not because I stay there, no. There are so many areas here in Kampala which have seen a blackout maybe when we have shut down Mutundwe, when Duty Cell had works in Mutundwe. They are there. But also you'll still find such a person telling you units are running very fast. And yet he knows from morning to another morning, power is on. Yesterday we were together. You had my MD telling you that he had forgotten even that power can be on for a week. Just here in Matuga. This feeder of bomb. But today, people can have power for many more days in a week. And that is affecting their consumption capacity indirectly, because you're also not looking at that availability of energy. That as power is on for a number of hours, many more hours, you are depleting your account. Remember, this is a prepaid account. Sure. You pay for what you can ably consume. So when you are available many more hours, you affect your side of your bank of units this side. So there are a combination of factors, our dear customers, which I wanted us to really come to a common point of understanding, that there could be faults in respect of meters. And also, Kent, by the way, in principle, meters are not supposed to go beyond 12 years. Yes, it's supposed to be retrieved and retrofitted. Today we are talking of what we call a smart grid. We are embarking on another process of retrieving all the meters. We have done it even in the concessions we have taken on. When we took over BEX, we upgraded all the meters. From whole meters, that old type where you used to run with the card, go to the bank, pay, pick the token from the office, go and punch it in, then return. That mess went out. We gave them new smart meters. Now, it's going to come a time where even the pain of the customers, where they are saying the units, the token is too long, we can't load it in. It is because of the imbalance of those old meters we have on the grid that we cannot roll out a smart grid experience, where Kent buys energy from his phone and it immediately speaks to his meter Whoop.
Surely.
But that's where we are going.
Actually, I had put down a question for you.
Yes.
And that question was to do with the line of
Tokens.
when we buy tokens.
Yes.
The telecom company
Yes.
sends us the token
Yes.
for light.
Yes.
And as well, in a few seconds, we get one from you EDC.
Yes.
Now, interestingly, some of us are quick. We want to buy and load immediately.
Yes.
You realize the telecom company is sending you 3 different tokens.
Yes.
And you do not know which one to take. Not necessarily for the upgrade, because I am up to date. I upgraded already. But my recent one, when I bought energy on 1st of July, I bought energy for about 50,000 because I wanted to benefit from the other,
Yeah, lifeline tariff.
Yes. I received 3 tokens from my telecom company. So I told myself, let me not look at it. Then when I waited a few seconds later,
you got a confirmation.
Sent me a token.
Yeah.
Yes.
Kent, it may not really be the design of communication on the side of the telecos, but you also appreciate that even networks have glitches at some point. Anything electrical is bound to have some errors here and there.
Yes.
I know you have also had a time where even your own bank has made deductions on you maybe like 2 times.
Yeah.
And it doesn't mean that's a practice. But some of those things can be reported on the side of the telecos and they can be rectified. But the point you're raising is also very pertinent. Customers, we tend to really encourage you. When you vend electricity, and I know people want to vend especially at the peak of the month when everybody is actually buying. And remember, this opportunity for the lifeline tariff, Kent, is not pegged on the first 7 days or first 5 days. Allow us to also demystify that notion.
Please do.
Anytime, if you are below the consumption of 80 kilowatt hours in a month, every time you buy electricity, you will get the other 250 lifeline tariff. It will come to you, whether you're bought on 27th, whether you're bought on 29th, 11:52 at maybe evening, before you cross into the midnight of a new month, you will get that offer to you. It's not pegged on any date. So feel free to buy your energy anytime in a month.
It's basically the first purchase.
Yes, first purchase of the month, not in the first days of the month. Yes. And that's the reason why we end up increasing stress and traffic on the side of the telecos, because everyone wants to buy. They think that benefit is pegged on days. It is not pegged on days.